This video tutorial will cover the basics of using MS Project 2013. The following items will be covered in this tutorial: manual versus auto scheduling, changing task start and end dates, deleting tasks, inactivating tasks. Manual versus auto scheduling. Each task in a schedule is either auto-scheduled or manually scheduled. Auto-scheduling automatically adjusts task start and finish dates as changes to the schedule occur. For example, when I change the duration of buy ingredients, any task linked to buy ingredients also changed. MS Project communicates this change by turning the cells a light gray. If tasks are scheduled in manual mode, the project manager has to update the change to each task individually. Manually scheduled tasks are represented by a teal thumbtack and appear teal in the Gantt chart. Auto-scheduled tasks are represented by a blue bar with an arrow and appear blue in the Gantt chart. All U.Project template tasks are set to auto-scheduled. The task mode column, the second column in the template, displays if a task is manually or auto-scheduled. A task can be switched from auto to manual by selecting the desired mode in the task mode column. Best practice is to select a mode and use it throughout the schedule. All U.Project template tasks are set to auto-schedule. Changing task start and end dates. Task start and end dates should not be manually selected or typed in. Task start and end dates are calculated by task relationships and durations. You will get errors in your schedule if you manually select task start and end dates. If a task needs to start or end on a certain date, the project manager should work with their team by adjusting task durations and schedule logic to make this date match. Now let's have Oscar help us with an example. Oscar wants to upgrade to a dumpster because his trash can is just way too small. To facilitate the move, Oscar creates a schedule with 3 tasks. Number 1, pack. 2, move. 3, unpack. These tasks are linked together with a finish to start link. Oscar the Grouch, as he is known on the street, does not follow advice and has decided to hard code a date. He determined it would take him 20 days to pack his can. He's kind of a hoarder. This puts him moving on a Monday. However, Oscar cannot move on a Monday, so he decides to select Tuesday. Notice when he selects Tuesday, a calendar is added to the task in the information column. This is known as a task constraint and will be covered in a subsequent video. Oscar has decided he wants to move in earlier and recruits Big Bird to help him pack. This means packing will only take 1 day as opposed to 20. Take notice that the move task does not automatically adjust. This is the big problem with hard coding dates into a schedule. It does not allow the schedule to update when changes are made. If Oscar wanted to move on Tuesday instead of Monday, he should have just added 1 additional day to pack, but then, remember, Oscar is a grouch. To remove a date constraint from a task: 1. Double-click on the task. 2. Navigate to the Advanced tab. 3. Change the constraint type to as soon as possible. This is Project's default constraint type. 4. Select OK. Notice the calendar is then removed. Deleting tasks. Scheduled tasks may be deleted if they are not needed. However, be aware that when you delete a task, you also delete the predecessor and successor links associated with that task. Think of this in terms of a bridge with 3 supports, and when the middle support is removed, the bridge will collapse. Project managers should verify that there are not hanging tasks in their schedule after deleting tasks. Inactivating tasks. Inactivating tasks allows project managers to turn a task on and off and is a good alternative to deleting tasks. When a task is inactivated or turned off, the task is not included in schedule calculations. To inactivate a task, select the desired task, right-click and select Inactivate. Inactivated tasks are grayed out and have a line through them. There are 3 advantages to inactivating tasks as opposed to deleting them. 1. The task may be reactivated if needed. 2. Tasks not used are documented. And 3. Schedule logic is preserved. An important note: project managers should not assign resources to inactive tasks. Thank you for watching this video. All the information in this video is conveniently found on the U.MS Project cheat sheet.